Oh, got some camels.
You're just so fascinating.
Heck yeah, I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle's my kind of scene. Arbad's famous for its bazaar. Last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. Oh, that sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. Hey, I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff out of them? That's right. I've read about them before. They're hookahs, traditional devices that come from the Central East. Right. Can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. It should be just past that sign over there. Oh, hey.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
Mary, it's good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hala. Oh, I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the Kruga stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Fate has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyway, welcome to Tharbad, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. Why did we not get a room in the hotel? I see. So you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. It's no big deal, really. I just have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Anya's to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoyed teaching her things. Our fairy is a quick study. I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. Well, you're her boss, right? Make sure you do your job, too, and look after her well, got it? Well, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. This'll make for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now. That it is. Dingo says he's done getting us some 4 SPGs ready, too. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye and then head to Al Jamira Hotel in the entertainment district by noon. Sounds good to me. Great, then off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Looking is always free, you know.
Tastes like a hamburger.
Come back for more anytime.
Red garlic hummus. Oh, we got some grooving going on. Okay. Doing a little bit of movement over here. Okay. Make sure you tip the person. I don't think it's open yet. Guess not. We'll have to come back around and check it out later. What's up, dog? Man, you look just like the other dog. We have small shops and such here that accept packages as drop-off points for delivery companies. You once went to a Greek store to get your package, and the man there tried to push his foodstuffs on you to try. Kept saying no, but he kept pushing. That's an interesting dynamic, that you can get packages delivered to just like random places.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Place?
Hey there. What'll it be?
You get some camel steak.
See ya.
Got a totally different vibe from Longport. I like it.
Need some spices,
Yeah,
perhaps?
you can learn a lot about a region by walking around a big city like this.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Good
Come
to
and
know.
see
I'll
if
have to
you
remember
like.
that. Why, hello.
That seems pretty nice.
Thank you. Why, hello. Thank you.
The woman saying, "Looking is free, you know," reminded you of that? Klim. What an interesting name.
All right.
The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild and make this a headache. Wow, a 4 SPG already. Guess Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. There's really that much demand for a Spriggan's services in a town like this, though. Thing like Longport, where Hayaway calls the shots, the bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Tharbad branch is right over there. There's definitely bracers around. This is all true, but anywhere you go, there will always be people with more sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, with the film festival right here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get to everyone who needs them. Right, then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks who otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly, but remember, we're here on a mission. We can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Well, I'm not looking track of my priorities. We skipping this side quest with a duck quickness. Icha. Icha-cha? Icha. He got some moves too. There's a group way over there that was, dancing and stuff like that. You should go over there. Jibril. Brent. Ismail.
A real oasis.
It's so pretty. We're definitely in Tharbad with a view like this. Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvarn. And that over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. So that's the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Even from this far away, it looks huge. The Kowloon Hotel back in Longport's no slouch, but that palace of decadence might as well be made straight out of Mira. I got to check out the observation lounge when I was here before, and it was so luxurious inside. I was blown away. The city at night looks amazing from up there too. It felt different compared to Longport. You don't say. Now I want to see it for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's as nice as Fairy says. Alright, that's enough slacking off. Can't have you kids forget about work this early. Hey Fairy, is that the dancing you saw before? I think it was different dancer before, but yeah, why is the text going on its own? I think I got a fighting stance. What is he trying to do? My goodness. She's way better than the other dancer I saw. It's captivating. I can hardly take my eyes off of it. You girls are awesome. That was beautiful. Felt like I was in a dream watching that. I know, like those two girls were the only thing in the whole world. Hooks, lines, and sinkers won't get you that good. So that's Central Eastern dancing, eh? For a couple of random chicks. They know how to capture an audience. Man, oh man, you girls are hot stuff. What?
Thank you?
That's so much. Are you sure?
Go on, help yourselves. We've taken a real liking to you girls. All we ask is you come hang out with us. We've got a nice room in the entertainment district and everything.
Huh? Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? Not enough cash for you? Fine, we'll give you girls more, as much as you like. Just come with us already.
Ow! Let me go!
Shahina!
Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? This isn't funny. Get your filthy hands off. Yikes. Who you calling filthy, huh? You locals ain't worth nothing. Go on, scram.
Let go of them! Now!
Ow. Those bodyguards are not doing a very good job. Are you two alright?
Yeah.
What is their problem?
What is with this freaky kid? Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Get over here and... Huh? I can't move. Well, we got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. Sucks to be you two, having such morons for bosses. What did you say? Well, you're looking for some company, it sounds like. Got yourselves a pretty fancy room reserved here and everything. Film festival's not for another 3 days, you know? What if we helped you catch some Z's until then? Hey, what's going on here? Great, now we've got bracers giving us grief. Just when we thought we could have some fun in this dump of a city, you guys had to ruin it. We better not catch you again, or else you will pay. You hear us? Bracers, you gonna stop them? They're running in your direction. That's supposed to be our line. You guys were amazing. You got rid of them like they were nothing. So glad to see those guys gone. What a relief. Guess I made a bit of a scene, I'm sorry. It's okay, Fairy, it all worked out in the end. What a morning, and we only just got here. Hey, you ladies okay? Those guys didn't rough you up too badly, did they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
Thank you so much.
Well, looks like everything's under control here. Now let's just let the bad guys go and everything's under control. Yeah, I think those were the guys Zin mentioned before, too. With the harassers gone, the audience members donated tips to the two dancers before dispersing. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. And we, as Arkwright Solutions, went to the dancers and said, "We saved your lives, now you have to pay us money because that's what we do." Right? Right? Here, these are on me. Oh, we're paying them.
Wow, really? Thank you.
You
really don't need to. You've already done so much for us.
Oh no, I insist. Consider it a way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
Shahina, stop.
Just glad to see you two are alright after all of that. That's what counts. Really sorry for just barging in like that. Could have done better. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves.
But they've said their names already, like a couple of times.
I'm Sarah. My younger sister and I dance for a living.
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you.
So, wouldn't it be kind of cool? So the image for the start of this chapter is just Shahina, but wouldn't it be really cool if both Shahina and Sarah joined our party and they counted as one character with like some sort of unique mechanic to switch between the two of them? But like they're both in battle, but they're just one character you control, but you can kind of swap which one is like forward facing, I guess. That would be so cool.
Anyway, what's your deal, old dude? What do you all do? You don't look like bracers.
Sounds like it needs too much budget. You know what? What was I thinking? Only this game had 10k more funds. Did you just...
Shahina! Don't call him that, that's rude.
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
Looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you look old, Gramps. Shut up, it isn't funny. Anyway. So you guys go around solving people's problems. That's interesting. Had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Could they be the ones people I've been talking about since yesterday? Oh, that's so cool. Sounds like a really grown-up thing to do. It's okay. You don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. Sucks to be you, Chief. Anyway, real talk. I'm glad we were there to handle those guys for you girls. Do creeps like that tend to give you grief a lot? Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come watch us are quite polite. Though I can't deny that sort of trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. Well, that's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only have to look at the parking lots to see that there are people from all over Zemuria, not just Calvard, coming to attend. And among those visitors are guys who think they're hot stuff, making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Given that, I can understand how things would be happening around here. Sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you... Don't worry about it. Just stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had real crazy moves when you confronted those other guys back there. Barry was so fast, I didn't even see her coming. And you two were super quick, too. Hey, you all should learn how to dance while you're in town. I bet you'd do great. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah'll teach Anya's. What do you say? Shahina? I'm sure they've got more important things to do than hang out with us. I'm a bit curious about how you guys dance, now that you mention it. It was so pretty. You two were really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it, exactly? Why does it have to be some sort of dance? Can't they just dance? We come from a family of dancers that have passed our form down from generation to generation. Our mother taught us these moves. I guess I wouldn't be against teaching you a little bit about what we do if it helps keep our traditions alive. Alright, clearly it feels like we were meant to meet. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Wow, really? Sure, I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if Fairy's in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. You know, I bet there are things from it that I could apply to my sword dancing too. I might just join in on those lessons. Well, you can do that. Hey, the more I think about it, the more I think you might even be able to pull off our outfits, too. Oh yeah, sure, that'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Do I really want to? I can't wait to start learning. You kids do recall that we're here on assignment, right? Dance QTE minigame.
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up.
I hope not.
Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Hey, stranger. Yep, we rolled in here first thing in the morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
Nice. So we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over right away?
Oh, no, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us. Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina.
Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
That was good. See you then. Is that Nina you were talking to? Yeah, sounds like she just got into town. Once we find time, we should make our way over to the Al Jamira Hotel. Well, that voice sounded like the Grim Cat. Hold on, did you say Nina, as in Nina Fenley? No, Tekka Nina, Tech 9. That's who we're talking to. We're going to a concert a little bit later. It's going to be pretty good. Gonna play This Ring, great song. You know, you should have bought tickets. It's sold out now. You guys know her? Don't mind her. She just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies, which we'll catch. Ever since they announced the film festival was coming to Tharbad, Shahina's been a ball of excitement. Well, duh, how could I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are going to be in town, not just Nina. Are you guys gonna go meet with her later? I'm so jealous. Ugh. Do you want us to try and get you an autograph from her? She'd probably say yes if we ask nicely. For real? You do that for me? Well, we can't make any promises, only if she's comfortable with it. Oh, that's fine. Please, I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you do this for me. You don't have to keep bringing that up. I think there's no escape for you, dude. Really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world to her. Anyway, we should be in town for 2 or 3 days. If anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but we'll be more than happy to help. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything. After that, the sisters went back to perform some more while Van and the others opted to visit the entertainment district. Okay. You would be surprised if they joined when they couldn't defend themselves? That's actually a good point. And something I did not consider. But then again, we have Agnes who can't defend herself either, and she's part of our crew, so. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's save again. Why are these so, like, blurry and washed out? Really weird. This is a new dog. This dog looks way better than the other dog. Also, the camels look pretty cool. Camels are cool. This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it opened only a decade or so ago. It certainly is bustling. For real, last time I was here, there weren't this many people. Ain't just Calvardian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from the Central East by the looks of it. This festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Messeldom's, especially with that parade they're putting on. Does it count as, like... Okay, so I'm trying to think like United Statesy, okay? If I go to... Okay, I live in California. There's an aquarium in Monterey Bay, which is pretty far north from me, but it's like in like central north California. If I went there, would I be considered a tourist? Me personally, I wouldn't think that. If I went to, say, Las Vegas, and I wanted to like take part in the casinos and things like that, would I be a tourist? I feel like I wouldn't be a tourist, you know? If I went to Washington, D.C. to, you know, get a tour of the White House and stuff like that, would I be a tourist? I feel like that wouldn't be the case. So it's kind of weird for them to describe Calvardians going to a Calvardian festival and describing them as tourists. It just sounds weird to me. You know, I feel like tourists are people outside of the normal area. You're getting a tour, you're a tourist? No, that would make you a toured. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino, so... We're not going gambling, punk. Not like we've got that much time to kill anyway. Let's make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody likes to have fun around here. I mean, old people coming to your city to see the sights from other German cities count as tourists there? Well, that's very interesting. I don't know, I just kind of, I look at those scenarios and I'm like, this doesn't seem like a tourist to me. But I could be totally wrong. You're a tourist of the stream?
Not this way.
I like that people are just dancing on the streets.
Hey, welcome.
What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Hey, we got some stuff finally. Have any of those? I am poor. And I was like, can I buy more of those? But I guess it doesn't really matter to buy more of those because it doesn't mean anything. Ailments are not the same as status debuffs. Ooh. Do you think I want that? in slots. How do I, there we go. Anybody have cheap stuff to unlock? Looks like no. This is actually kind of cheap. We'll do that. That'll allow you to see enemies. Something I would like. Also would like the cast 2. And picked up a mind 2. You, this is art area. Let's give you a little bit more HP. For you, give you an attack 1 for now. And we can give you whatever we want. Who has this evade 2? Man. Give you that evade for now. I gotta spend more time with
Thanks, pal.
the augment. There's a lot to be done there.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see. A decent defense upgrade. We'll take it, I guess. I don't like the speed reduction, so I'm not gonna go with this.
See you again.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Adine. This is for Yume. Last time I did a Yume one, it wasn't that great, man. See what happens this time.
We await your next visit.
Let's go ahead and use those items. I use them on Mr. Main Character because he's more likely to stay with the party the entire game. We're gonna hold off on the magic one for now.
There's the plaza. It's right in front of the station.
You sure dumped a shit ton of Mira into this joint.
Take a look. What'll it be for today? Thanks a bunch. This place houses a fancy hotel and Vegas Films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
Holy summer pager!
Let's see what we've got.
I deal in a legally gray business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money if I want to continue working. I don't really recommend putting a request board right next to a police police station. That just seems risky business. Alright, now that we're up to speed on our 4 SPGs, let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Heck yeah, I gotta scope out the hot spots so we can have some fun tonight. Let's see what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Now stay focused. Oh, get a load of that guy. He's so hot. Wow, you're not kidding. I think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to. Hey, you. You're real easy on the eyes, you know? You some kind of rising movie star by any chance. What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? You're not too far off. I act, but not in the silver screen. Got good taste in men, though, I'll give you that. He just complimented me. I think I'm about to die. You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff? We should get some drinks. I know a good place around here. You'll love it. Actually, hard to burst your bubble, but he's with us. We're on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself, tough guy. Even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hun? Aren't you into old daddies like him? Jesus. Yeah, he's pretty alright. Wait, stop distracting me. So what if he's prime daddy material? Didn't you just hear what he said? I am not a daddy. I'm only 24, darn it. Forget it. If you two are looking to hook up, go hit up some other guys. We got work to do. You heard Papa Bear. Tell you what, though. If we bump into each other later, I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? But I want to go out now. So sorry about her ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day, because you get like this. Oh, give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. Sure you haven't, and your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave them alone already. Yeah, I think one of you dropped something. I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is that thing anyway? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. Looks like it's for smoking something. Yep, this is what they call an orbital hookah. A hookah. This is one of those things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess these orbital models are in around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of a hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. Girls want to try a puff or two, I'll let you. We'll pass, we're underage. Are you crazy? You suckle food you just tried to get these kids the smokes. Think for a sec. I'm really sorry about her, I swear. Come on, let's just get it and go already. You've caused enough trouble. That woman definitely seems to know how to have a good time, I guess. Fools will do that to you. Man, I wish I could get drunk during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this, and it's not that woman's breath. Yeah. Like the horrible hookahs. They're probably not just hookahs. Detective Nate, Nate's girlfriend. Director Lam. Clammy. Man, if my name was Clammy, you'd be calling me something else.
That's true.
Oh my goodness, it's a mirror. The most difficult thing in the world to do in video games. Running around in a warm coat? Gotta burn calories to make room for more sweets. I mean, there are random folks who don't instantly pine for the main character in an RPG or anime. Hardest part of the game, trying to come up with kid-friendly alternative words while reading the dialogue aloud. I don't know if I'd classify it as kid-friendly.
Look around all you like. Peace out.
Although I will say this game is certainly more casual with the amount of abrasive language that they're using. Man, they're making that difficult. They're certainly making me, put in some overtime. There's no way there's any fish down there, dog. The Al Jameera Hotel. Just looking at it is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. Wouldn't mind staying here once, just to see what it's like. Not on our budget. A night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Seriously, that much. Definitely a place for those who have more money than they know what to do with. Welcome to Al Jameera Hotel. That guy is jacked. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions. We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks, glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Ben and the others were taken to a guest room located in the hotel's upper echelons. Erebonians, super formal and polite in everyday speech.
Hey everyone! Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here.
Whereas Ash was like, F formalities. Yeah, Ash was definitely a problem child for sure. In more ways than one.
You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
If you catch my meaning. It's good to go on the road trip every once in a while. Your trip must have been pretty tiring here, too. Did you take an airship from Edith to get here? That's what she said earlier.
Mm-hmm. I only got here just a bit ago. And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. Real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along the Sea Breeze.
Really? I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
Well, I remember that one. Kinda plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real emotive stuff. In a way, the fact that you never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
Oh my. I never would have guessed you'd seen it too, Van.
Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantic movies, Van? Sure, I'll watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. Just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you've got a sweet tooth and now this. Guess you're not as tough as you look. Oh, shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina! I'm coming in. Heard some chatter in there. I'm guessing they're all here? I still don't understand what in the world you...
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Well, this is a surprise. Hulda, is that the Judith Lancer in the flesh?
You all are...
We're with Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, head honcho. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. Van keeping it cool. She's already pissed off. Oh, man. That was a really amazing lunch. And that looks like cake. Oh, right. We were supposed to get chocolate cake. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you pay for. I'm pretty new to all this, but it sure was tasty, whatever it was. So rich, and a great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. And the flavor from the fresh cacao. It's a darn tragedy you can only get the stuff locally. We really are in a desert oasis. Better than that, an actual Shangri-La. Give it a rest already, will you? Don't mind him. You'll get used to it soon enough. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are both big fans of it too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all either. You're not coming down with something, are you? No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Grr. Never mind me. Now that lunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, more to be precise. Word's gotten around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our positions as celebrities. That Dingo Brad, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, the scandal could be awful. Sure, but that's a big-time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. It can't exactly be the easiest thing, calling in a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either, yeah? Guess that hit the nail on the head. Sure looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us, specifically. I don't know about that. It's just the entertainment world is a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this is harassment from someone in the industry. But if we turn to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public. So, I understand. if it isn't a serious crime, you would rather settle things privately, is that it? Yeah, that's it exactly. Think Adios, someone here understands. I think we all got the idea. What isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem health-wise. The way you keep going on, if anybody's suspicious here, it's you. Now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to cut through things in his own way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. You wouldn't know, but last time I saw you, you were putting them in serious danger by... Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Could she be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see them at a showing, that's all. Alright, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. Ah, maybe Judith joins our party. They're gonna have to jump through some hoops to get Judith to join the party, but maybe Judith joins the party. Maybe they just skip out on a party member this time since we have 4. They could do that too. But how good are you at tracking down culprits and uncovering things quietly? I mean, if we had to say. Before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There was something that struck me as odd. Odd? Like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we walked around a little, did you notice anything that's changed, or anything that stuck out? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're off your rocker, but in this case... Yeah, now that you mention it, Tharbad feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. If I had to put it into words what felt off, it would be... I'm gonna go with the amount of commotion. You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but the people seem to be getting a little carried away even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. They're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? That this place is busy as Longport at happy hour. Not to mention the guys who tried to start something with those sisters. Definitely feels like there's something in the air, like people are more prone to getting into fights, or they're smoking something. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. Possible it's related to this assignment somehow though. Oh, that's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Fine, all right. I can't really keep griping when these people have clearly done their homework. Still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you, but I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk and deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe or a good influence in general. You two guys I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow, I can really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about this entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyway, we'll be careful, Judith. I promise.
Oh, I see you're all having a party in here. Hey there, Judith. And glad to see you're doing great, Nina, baby.
Wait, isn't that Mr. Gotti? What are you doing? You can't just barge in on people.
I heard you girls were in town. I could not come over and say hello now, could I? We're all friends here. There's no need to be all formal.
And who might you two ladies be? You both look a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnal cavalcade? Get a taste for the limelight. Pardon me? What's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. And you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. We've already got plenty of guys in the parade as it is, but it can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? Now you've done it. I'll have you know I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt we're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. Is Yo Gotti the drug dealer? Oh, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? And he's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand. Darn tootin'. Can't say I'm shocked you kids recognize me. You are here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood for what it's worth. Cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. Themes of freedom from oppression and a celebration of life at the same time, both coming through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be darned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you too. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character Zoe to free the humanity and the eros trapped inside audiences. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Another sheesh. Got 2 sheeshes today. Mr. Gotti, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, then you'll have no trouble appreciating my carnal cavalcade. Can't go into details, but what I can say is that it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. Going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I tell you, even if it'll also be garnished with some guys, too. Well, that's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're gonna build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, right? You got it. You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? Van Arkride. Nobody special, just a gopher from the capital. Here, let me give you my business card. Well, it's good to see they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
This guy.
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Well, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yes, they're just helping out with a bit of a private matter. All right, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? Someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'd be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our lead now. You too, Gotti. Hey, hold on, Gaspard. I'm not done talking to these kids. Still need to negotiate their appearance in the... Don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We really must be going right now. Oh, he was saying something. Who's a famous movie star that we already know about that could be in this game? Could be Ilya Platiri. He's less a movie star and more a like a theater kind of person, but you know, similar stuff going on there. I don't know. That guy was like a tornado. Some luck we have running into both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon sure seemed to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control. Gotti's proof that you can't work in show business unless you have a few screws loose. Though to be fair, that is part of the reason his films are so powerful. Just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is as out there as him, I swear. And maybe about 30% have their heads on straight, maybe. Anyway, it looks like business calls. We'd better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself, too, if you can. Oh, you bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. We won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. I just remembered. Hey, Anyas. All right. Say, you two, before you go, could we ask for a little favor? We need to get the autograph. Why did we get 2 SP? Yep. One of those says Judith. The other one says Nina. Think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We have to figure out a good time to give them to her. 1 p.m. now. At this point, there've got to be even more people milling around. Do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. We might spot something we didn't see before. Alright, if that's the price I pay to keep a couple actresses company, we must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it, but I also feel like I can start putting you guys to work in earnest, somewhat at least. The next phase ought to make for good real-world training. I've taught you 3 how a Spriggan operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right, Roger, Benjamin, sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. I'm going to take a brief whatchamacallit for me to open up some new water. Let's mark. Van, I have a new comrade. Van is the man with the plan. You understand? This guy knows what he's doing.